your child home from the hospital is one of the happiest days in any parent's life. But imagine having to bring them back again and again and again because they're struggling to eat. This is the case when your baby develops an esophageal stricture, which is an hourglass-like narrowing in the esophagus that makes it nearly impossible to swallow, which can have severe long-term effects on the child's development due to malnutrition and starvation. We are EsophaGuys, and we have developed a new device to more effectively treat esophageal strictures in infants. The standard practice in treating these strictures is to physically stretch the narrowing using an esophageal balloon dilation device. The problem is the number of treatments which are required to completely remove the stricture. On average, infants with recurring strictures will undergo this procedure at least 5 times during just the first 3 years of their life. And each procedure requires full general anesthesia each time the device is placed in the esophagus. Unfortunately, studies have shown that multiple administrations of anesthesia can have negative effects on the neurological development of infants.
Financially speaking, a balloon dilator costs around $230 for a single use, and anesthesia medication can cost $2,000 per procedure, totaling this simple procedure to a staggering $100 million annually in the United States, making this our total available market. Our design can be used for multiple dilations without the need for repeated anesthesia, which would specifically target our service available market of $10 million.
Our design implements a multi-use esophageal balloon dilator with a nasogastric feeding tube and is designed specifically for small children with recurrent strictures. The device is indwelling and can safely remain within the infant for up to 30 days so that doctors can deliver multiple dilations without the need for more doses of anesthesia. The child will only need 1 bout of anesthesia to insert the device, and that's it. While the device is in place, the feeding tube allows parents and medical professionals to ensure that these children receive enough nutrition and resume growing and developing properly while the stricture is being treated.
Another important benefit of this device is that it can be dilated many times using smaller amounts. With single-use standard dilators, doctors will stretch the esophagus as much as possible to maximize the effect of the procedure. With our device, doctors can stretch the esophagus more slowly and gently over a long period of time, reducing the strain on the esophageal tissues and lowering the risk of perforating the esophagus. Here we have a demonstration of our device. At the top, we have 2 openings, one for infant formula and another for inflating the balloon. Down at the bottom, we have a standard esophageal balloon and the remainder of the feeding tube, which will extend below the stricture and into the stomach. Along the device, one tube runs concentrically through the other and into the balloon, so the balloon is entirely enclosed separately from the feeding tube. The device is designed to conform as closely as possible to existing esophageal dilators and feeding tube standards to maintain safety and integrate the best features from these existing devices.
So what's next? To bring this device to market, we anticipate following the pathway of current balloon dilators as a predicate device. Our device would fall under Class 2 of medical devices according to the Food and Drug Administration because it presents non-life-threatening complications in the event that it fails. Additionally, this product would not have to submit a 510K and would be exempt from additional pre-market approval procedures. Normally, this device would cost $800,000 to $1 million, with Children's Hospital of Atlanta's funding to bring the market through clinical trials and research. However, being that this condition affects less than 200,000 people in the United States, this product may have a humanitarian device exemption, which would both simplify the regulatory process and reduce the cost to bring to market.
We are EsophaGuys.
Thank you.